she's undergrad student of kinesiology with human performance concentration, and today she'll talk to us about the impact of torture on strain, soreness, and inflammation following strenuous exercise. And go ahead.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. My name is Lydia Marbut, and like Dr. K said, I'm doing my presentation on the impact of tart cherry on strength, soreness, and inflammation following strenuous exercise. So I don't know about y'all, but I work out. I mean, not like super often, but I try to when I can. And because of that, I think I feel very sore after because I'm not used to working out every day like most people are. And so I've wondered if tart cherry supplementation could help. I've tried drinking it before, and I mean, I don't think the taste is for everyone, but I've enjoyed it. And personally, for me, I do think that it has helped a little bit with soreness. Tart cherry supplementation has been explored as a natural supplement that could enhance recovery after intense exercise. It's rich in powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory nutrients. Tart cherries have been helpful in reducing muscle damage, accelerating strength recovery, and decreasing inflammatory markers. These benefits have attracted the attention of athletes looking to optimize performance and reduce recovery time. Antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents such as anthocyanins contained in tart cherries reduce the increase of CRP and IL-6 levels due to depletion of oxidative stress and a dampened inflammation response. Tart cherries also contain melatonin, which aids in sleep. Getting adequate amount of rest is also beneficial to the recovery process. Tart cherries have been seen to enhance both sleep duration and quality. And personally, I have tried tart cherry juice just to go to sleep, and it really does knock you out. So what was the purpose of this study? The purpose was to evaluate the effects of tart cherry supplementation on post-exercise muscle soreness, strength recovery, and inflammation control. This is important for athletes who are seeking a more natural supplement option to reduce muscle soreness instead of just taking like ibuprofen or Tylenol. Some people try to take a step back from like pills and stuff, so tart cherry is a good supplement to just like drink it. It comes in a drink form or a liquid form. Tart cherries have greater benefits for endurance-based and metabolically demanding exercises. So I'm addicted to TikTok like most people are, and so I've done a lot of scrolling. And I remember when tart cherry was trending on TikTok, and I remember learning about how it does help you sleep and it does help with muscle recovery. And when I was looking for pictures for the slide, there were so many different like TikToks about it for me to find pictures from. So tart cherry has gained the attentions of thousands of people because of its rising popularity on TikTok. The topic has been trending because of its sleep benefits and pain reduction benefits. Creators have spread information about the natural benefits of tart cherry and where to purchase the supplement. I found it at Walmart. I think Aldi might have it. I know Target does. Just any grocery store probably has it. Walmart has their Great Value brand, so that one's kind of a more affordable one. And then many athletic creators have shared that this is their cure-all after a workout session or a weekend full of sports. So like I said, I've tried it and I think that it does help me. Like maybe it's placebo, which I will talk about in a chart later on, but I really think personally that it has helped me. So this is the methodology. Different types of exercises were used to test tart cherry's effectiveness in recovery, such as muscular strength training, jumping, and sprinting. I do CrossFit, so that's where I guess I figured it more was strength training for me. The recovery was measured by changes in muscle strength, power, and endurance following exercise. And then inflammatory markers, a blood analysis was carried out to quantify the concentration of two major systemic inflammatory indicators, C-reactive protein, CRP, and interleukin-6, IL-6. These indicators of stress were increased due to intense exercise. Tumor necrosis factor alpha was also examined. So effects on muscle strength. Tart cherry supplementation enhances the recovery of muscular strength following strenuous exercise. It has a moderate effect on restoring strength and power, especially in activities like muscular strength exercises and jumping. Though it does not directly increase muscle strength, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties help reduce muscle damage and inflammation, thus allowing faster recovery and better retention of strength. Endurance training improves cardiovascular fitness and stamina. It involves activities like cycling, running, or swimming that enhance heart and lung function. Resistance training involves working against resistance, such as weights, bands, or body weight, to build muscle strength and endurance. It focuses on the growth of muscles, power, and strength. Tart cherry was shown to benefit resistant exercises more than endurance exercises. Effect on muscle soreness. Tart cherry supplementation shows a small but significant effect on soreness reduction. Although it contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that help mitigate exercise-induced inflammations, studies indicate that its impact on soreness is relatively small. It does, however, play a role in improving muscle recovery by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, which can indirectly aid in soreness relief over time. Muscle soreness was primarily measured using self-reported scales such as visual analog scales and Likert scales. Soreness is important for performance because it affects mobility, strength, and function. If soreness is excessive, it can affect muscle activation and reduce range of motion. So this chart right here, this is the placebo chart that I was showing. So the black column is the placebo, and then the white column is the supplement. So you can see that for longer periods, it was helping in the top, and then after walking downstairs, and then the middle chart, it shows while performing a squat, and then this is just like after so long how much it helped. Effects on inflammation. Tart cherry supplementation shows a small reduction of CRP. IL-6 had a small but significant reduction and no significant effect on creatine kinase or TNF-alpha. By dampening the inflammation response and reducing oxidative stress, tart cherry aids in faster muscle recovery and minimizes prolonged soreness. This reduction in inflammation is crucial for preventing overtraining, maintaining performance, and supporting overall athletic function. So these are the inflammatory markers. So the C-reactive protein is a protein found in the liver, and it's an indicator of systemic inflammation. Interleukin-6 is a cytokine that plays a crucial role in inflammation and immune responses. It regulates immune response post-exercise. Tumor necrosis factor alpha is a messenger that triggers inflammation, and it is involved in muscle damage and inflammation. And then the creatine kinase is an enzyme found primarily in the skeletal and heart muscles, as well as small amounts in the brain. It's a biomarker of muscle damage. And then this chart just shows like the significance and the effect of tart cherry. So CRP and IL-6 had the small reduction, and then the other two had no significant effect. So why does reducing inflammation matter? Reducing inflammatory markers such as CRP and IL-6 is important because too much inflammation may make recovery difficult, lower performance, and increase the risk of overtraining or injury. CRP and IL-6 are indicators of systemic inflammation increase in response to heavy exercise, muscle damage, and stress. Lower inflammation leads to faster recovery, better training adaptations, and reduced injury risk. I get a lot of inflammation in my knees. It causes my kneecaps to dislocate. If I'm just like, I can just be like walking from here to the door and my kneecaps will just dislocate. So I think that this would really benefit me in lowering inflammation by just trying this and seeing if I see any benefits in my knees. In conclusion, reduction Reduction is critical for recovery in that it allows for quicker recovery of the muscle, minimizing extended soreness, and inhibiting potential long-term inflammation that could delay recovery and interfere with overall athletic function. Tart cherry supplementation enhances post-exercise recovery, particularly in endurance-based sports, by reducing inflammation and improving strength retention. Effects are more pronounced in endurance-based and metabolically demanding exercise rather than resistance training. Further research is needed to determine optimal dosage and timing for different athletes. Tart cherry supplementation is a promising natural aid for post-exercise recovery, though its effects vary based on exercise type and dosage. Athletes may benefit from tart cherry, but optimal dosage and timing needs to be further researched. When I drink it, I just drink like a standard cup full of it. I would like to thank the JSU Symposium for allowing me to present this to all of you, and then I'd also like to thank Dr. K and Dr. Mabrey for allowing me to gain more knowledge through this process. And then, do y'all think that tart cherry supplementation benefit athletes in sports requiring both endurance and strength exercises like soccer? The answer is yes.
Or any questions that y'all would like to ask of the speaker?
Does it come in anything other than a juice?
I'm not really sure. I've always seen it as a juice. I could see it coming in as a pill, or at least later on than developing it, just so that way maybe it's a little bit quicker. But I think it. I've only ever seen it in a juice.
Could you just eat cherries?
Yeah,
That's
you
what
just
the-
eat cherries, you get a benefit. I love cherries.
I think so. That from everything that I saw, it seemed like you could just like eat maybe I don't know how many, but I think that you could eat just the cherry because I love cherries too. So yeah, cherries are expensive. I was looking at them the other day.
Or cherry pie.
Cherry
Any other questions?